Greetings, friends. Happy Saturday. We're in the last day of the first half of this lunar cycle, a super powerful cycle with holding amazing potentials for us to step into new levels of consciousness and new levels of awareness and new qualities of alchemy that enable us to connect our physical world and our physical body and our physical reality with our intuition and our larger spiritual being. The word for today is inner temple. And I've been looking for the last hour or so, I've been sitting with this myself. I've been looking for a word that I don't think we have a word that summarizes the quality of embodying our inner fire as a temple and having the illumination of the understanding of how sacred our bodies are and the connection to the wisdom that comes from connecting to our inner fire. The symbol for today is an archaic temple, and when you move inside, so it's an ancient temple. When you move inside the temple, on the left side of the temple, the receiving, the divine feminine side, there's a lamp burning, and it's in the shape of a human body. So this is a message today for us to take the opportunity to connect in a really deep level with the wisdom and strength and power and sacred nature of our body as a temple. What's happening right now, and the full moon is completely illuminating this, is that we're making a new bridge between our intellectual powers and the power of our inner wisdom in our body. The intellect, when the intellect in our culture very often has become isolated and isolated from our connection to other wisdom and other paths of intuition. And when the intellect's isolated, it runs amok and it moves into analysis that is based on misunderstandings of the nature of reality. So what's happening right now is we are using the magic energies of Sagittarius, the search for true wisdom and the search for I'm getting a word, the search for our return to the cosmos. Sagittarius enables us to reconnect with cosmic truth and cosmic wholeness and cosmic understanding by this ability to connect our intellect and our learning with the inner fire and the inner alchemy of a resonance with truth. So I'm bringing forward an interesting, really beautiful synchronicity that happened earlier this week. I got a new deck of cards, and they're called Past Life Oracles. And I opened this deck on Tuesday, and pulled two cards to ask for a message for me. And the first card was Galactic, meaning what I asked for was, what do I need to know about my current story and the story I'm telling about reality, and how can I access past life experiences either to expand more fully into who I am or to release stories or transform stories that are holding me back. So the first card was Galactic. This is an obvious message to remember that I am of the light, that I am a star, that I come from the stars, and I'm having a physical experience in order to embody the light in this world into which I've incarnated. The second card is the polar opposite. The card is called imprisonment or slavery, and so what this has to do with is the perception of being stuck here and the challenges of physicality that lead us to lose the memory of who we really are, or the access to our light. And the strongest element of the access to our light is the element of fire. So so what I want to share, one of the magic things that happened is we had two circles this week, and they were on the days right after I'd opened this deck. So these are the only two cards I'd seen from the deck. In the circle on Tuesday night, someone used this deck for their intuitive message at the end of the evening, and she pulled this card out of the entire deck, which I don't know, has 60 cards in it. Strong message about the opportunity right now to release our experiences of being trapped. The next night, everyone chose a deck and pulled a card for a message at the end of the evening, and the other card appeared for the person who pulled cards from this deck. So this brings forward the fact that this is a universal opportunity for all of us. So the reason I'm talking about it today is because this is specifically the message in today's Sabian symbol, which is we have the opportunity now to connect with our inner fire. Sometimes we call it Kundalini, the fire that's held down within our body, the inner lamp that burns. If you work with your chakras, it's the connection between sacral chakra, which is the core of Kundalini, and solar plexus, which is the element of fire. So deep down in your belly, to connect with your inner fire and use that inner fire to feel the wisdom of your body and the power of your body and the sacred nature of your body. The perception of the mind is that we are imprisoned. And so the specific message of this symbol today is that by connecting with this inner flame, especially in the energy of Sagittarius, of the alchemy of consciousness, when we connect with the inner flame today, we receive a gift of release from perceptions of imprisonment. Excuse me, the energy today is supporting our ability to bridge our intellect with the intelligence of our body and the fire of truth, of wholeness, and step out of misconceptions or constraints or misunderstandings about the nature of who we are and the nature of the world. I recommend, when you have a chance, to check the full moon message that I sent out late last night, because this full moon spread is brilliant and so came through so powerfully. The cards are such a brilliant message for us about the capacity we have right now to use our tools, to use everything we're bringing forward from all of the lessons, especially this fall since the eclipse activations in August, to bring forward all of this, to connect with new powers of sight, new powers of illumination, and new powers of understanding and consciousness, very much connected with the truth of who we are. Our intellect is an incredible superpower, and what's happening right now, the opportunity right now, is to connect the powers of the mind with the power of the body. And that's when we come in full congruence and can live in our heart and step into the potential to be the co-creators in this world that we are designed to be. This is our destiny, your destiny and mine. So the practical message today: drop into your body, feel, love your body, love every aspect of the day as a ceremony, as a temple. Imagine that your home today is a temple, your workplace is a temple, and your body is a temple, and you are learning new ways to connect with that wisdom and release the perception of being trapped, which is held in the mind. So I'll be seeing a few of you tonight for our special celebration for the end of the year, and I'm in the midst of my own preparations today of creating the temple here for our party tonight, and I bring that energy forward as well, because this is a magical time of year, and the energies of Sagittarius very much connect us to the magic of the physical world and the meaning of symbols and how magic is embodied in physicality. So have a really great day, and I hope that your weekend is off to a wonderful start, and I'll be in touch again tomorrow.